everyone, I'm back with part 2 of week 36. So yeah, a bit of a busier end of the week. I do actually have a third part to this week as well, which I forgot about because we actually went round to see my friend's new puppy, and I just had so many cute little photos that I thought I'd do a separate little 6x12 insert, so that will be coming as well. But these are just a load of photos of sort of the end of the week where I went down to see my family, and yeah, just enjoying seeing those. I haven't seen those since the wedding either, so it's been a long time coming for seeing a few people. So I only had one 6x4 photo, and all the other pockets I'm just going to use 3x4s and use filler cards, which I'm not angry about because obviously then I get to use up more bits and pieces. And yeah, it's just a really cool week. I just love autumn weeks. Like, I just really enjoy looking through them, and I just think they're so cozy. I was actually sorting out for week 37, and I'm going to be using an autumn week, and I was just sat on my floor with all the collections around me and just thinking which one I could use, and it's just so fun looking through them because I love all the designs, and it's just me. I think autumn is like my personality, I think. So I just really enjoy using all these collections. So the first photo is a picture of some cakes because I actually went into the office and there was a load of people in, and it was my friend's birthday, so she bought cakes for the office. So I'm just going to use that card that has, it's got like a cake stand and, sugar and flour and all that, so I thought that matched quite nicely. I wanted to use one of my label stickers, or label stamps, because I wanted to write a little bit about what it was about, and I realised that the rectangular ones were just a little bit too big, so I'm going to use a circular one, and just stamp out some more on just some white extra cardstock that I'd ripped out from another scrapbook. So I'm just going to use them to stamp out a few, and then I do need to obviously update my little stash of them as well because they are running out, but I think I can get through maybe the end of the year with them. But yeah, I've got this extra piece of paper now with some more stamps on, so I'm just going to cut one out and put at the top just to say that she bought in cakes for her birthday, which was really nice. And then the photo that's going to go next to that is just a picture of Bilbo looking all happy with the leaves around him, which I thought was really nice. We actually sent that to Joe's sister because they actually went to Barbados. So that was a very different weather compared to what we were having here. So yeah, all our leaves have turned and everything like that in the UK now. So it's all really pretty. So yeah, it was just nice to take. He looks very nice in the leaves because obviously he's a fox red Labrador. So he's got a slight sort of golden red tinge to him. So he looks lovely with all the leaves around him. So obviously we were enjoying having the dog and taking him out for walks and things. So Joe tended to take him out in the morning whilst I took him out after work. So that worked pretty well for us. And yeah, it was just, he's got so much more calmer as he's got older. So I can actually take him for a walk without him like pulling me across the road and things like that. So yeah, it's been really nice to walk through the woods and stuff with him. So I'm going to use, obviously, again, some paper to back this on, and I'm going to use one of these filler cards. I think I go for one that says sort of like, you're the best or something like that. I go through quite a few because I really couldn't figure out which one. Yeah, so it's blessed with the very best, and I just thought that was really, really fitting for Bilbo because he is such a lovely dog. So that's that. So then I went down to see my family from the Friday. I went down quite late on the Friday, but on the Saturday, I saw my grandma and she wanted to see all of the wedding photos. So I took down all of them and then I sort of, minimised them down as much as I could because I couldn't show her 1,000 photos sort of thing. So I just took out all the ones I knew that she didn't want because she wanted to print some off for herself, obviously. So we just went to a really nice cafe, which is actually, it's not really a cafe. It was an old station building, an old railway station, and it now is like a vintage craft fair sort of thing. So it sells all bits and pieces like vintage stuff, but also it sells it's like a charity shop, I suppose, but also people can use, can sell their crafts there as well. So I just thought it was really, really nice. So we went there, and that's what some of these photos are. So that picture there, it's got like bric-a-brac antiques and all that on there. That was the stairs that went up to it, and I just thought that was quite quirky, so I wanted to include that. And I'm going to use that journal card so I can write obviously a bit about what we did. And then the other photo is a picture of the cake that I had. So I love the concept of going out for a coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee or tea. So I feel like I'm missing out on this huge sort of like culture of going for a nice hot coffee or whatever. But I do enjoy having a drink and a cake. So we sat down in this cafe and just flicked through the photos whilst having cake, and they had coffee, which was really nice. So that's why I'm going to use that card with a little mug with the flowers coming out, which I thought was adorable. And that cake there was a lemon drizzle cake, and it was so nice. So yeah, really, really nice little cafe that we went to. And then the photos that are going to go down the bottom. So one of the pictures is the only 6x4 that I had, and that's a picture of me, my mum and my grandma. And it's just taken before we were looking through the photos. So she was having a lovely time looking through the photos, and she ended up wanting me to print about 50 of them. So I'm trying to get those sorted for her. She's actually like me, and I do see myself in her a lot when I go around to her flat and see all her stuff. She's on her own, but she spends her evenings sort of like documenting everything, and I can see myself, and it's so odd that things like that, you know, go down in generations. She loves scrapbooking, like she loves photos. Her whole walls are all decorated in different photos. She's got books of each of the grandchildren and her children and stuff like that, and I just know that that's obviously where I've got my scrapbooking and memory keeping from. She keeps like little bits that she's found in magazines and like information bits about travel. She's got a travel book, she's got a like health book, she's got a money book. You know, she's got all these books that she's ripped out bits and pieces from magazines and stuff, and I just think that is the sort of thing that I would do. So yeah, it's really cool to see actually when you see, you know, bits of your sort of your grandparents and your parents, you know, that you have the same interests. So yeah, so she was having a lovely time looking through these photos. I don't know whether she's going to do a scrapbook of the wedding or just do a nice little photo album and things, but she's asked for quite a few, and she's also asked for larger ones as well. So I'm in the middle of sorting that for her, but I wanted to get obviously a photo of us, so that's going to go in there. And then the last two photos are 3x4s, but I'm not going to cut them apart because they don't really need to be fair. We then went down to the seafront and we had fish and chips, but my dad came with us this time. So the first photo is a picture of our fish and chips. I always have sausage and chips. I don't actually like fish that much. I like cod and things like that, but I'll always have a sausage and chips rather than fish and chips. And then we just had a walk along the seafront, which was nice. That's a picture of my mum and dad just walking in front of me along the seafront. My grandma wasn't going to come with me, but she really wanted to come, so it was my parents and my grandma, and we all went down there, which was nice, and we dropped her home. So yeah, it was a really sort of wholesome weekend, really, just seeing my parents and obviously seeing my grandma and things like that, and just talking over the wedding, and yeah, just enjoying time together. It's, you know, I tend to see my parents every sort of 6 weeks, so I do value the time that I'm down there. So yeah, really enjoyed doing this week, and I just love this collection so much. I'll be really sad when it goes, but I'm sure Simple Stories, there's plenty of other Simple Stories ones that I absolutely love, and I'll get obsessed with the next one. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this part. I will, as I said, be back with another small part 3, just about my friend's dog, which is really cute. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back soon.